news now. According to the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, there are a little more than 500 homeless veterans in the state of Missouri. The Veteran of Foreign Wars Department here in the state is now launching a campaign that'll aim to reach out to these men and women who often live on the streets. Color 10's Crystal Blair joins us live from Branson tonight with more details about this new effort. Crystal.
Well, David, the program is called Comfort Rucks, and it involves a year-long campaign that's going to launch on September the 28th. What happens is you have VFW Missouri volunteers traveling around the region to specific locations where there'll be tables stocked with benefit information and resources, including a backpack with daily life needs that these veterans need.
And it sounded like such an honorable endeavor.
Kelly Milnes, operations manager for the Veterans Memorial Museum in Branson, says when she received a call from the VFW Department of Missouri, she was glad to get involved in the Outreach and Comfort Rucks program for veterans.
The museum will be setting up a table outside for folks to just come by and get information, and maybe veterans with a little bit of need might be able to get some information there where they can get some help and some hope.
The Veterans Memorial Museum is one of the locations that will set up a table at the end of this month, providing information that will help reach homeless vets.
There are times where we have veterans in need come in and ask where to get help, and this is going to be just one more way I might be able to give them a little hand.
And each location will be staffed with volunteers from the VFW that will provide information on how to help the veterans.
I think it's a great idea that they can do something like that for the veterans, you know, especially the homeless.
Kenneth Simpson fought in Vietnam with the U.S. Navy.
I think it's pretty pitiful that we can send out, you know, funds to people that come to our country illegally, but yet there's homeless veterans on every street in the city and the country. You know, there are so many handicapped veterans out there that don't have a place to live. You know, they're camped underneath a tree in a park or something, or a city street someplace, just trying to survive.
Now, as I mentioned, this campaign kicks off on September the 28th, and there are other locations involved. They are Chateau on the Lake, that's going to take place on the 27th through the 30th, Bass Pro Shops at the Landing, the Sprint Store on Branson Hills Parkway, Ace Hardware on Cross Creek Boulevard, and the Price Chopper on 76. And all of these locations, as I mentioned, will have information there that will tell you where you can help, and also information to help the veterans. Reporting live in Branson, Crystal Blair, Ozarks First.
Crystal Blair tonight. Thanks. Well, some